Again, welcome to Geography class. Today is 26th Feb 2021. Here in the revision series, we are going to see the upcoming chapter from Geography part. Let's move. First, chapter number 7, Our Country India. On 26th Feb, we are going to revise the whole chapter in the following revision point. So, the revision points are: locational setting, we are going to talk about the location of our India, then India's neighborhood countries. After that, we are going to see about the political and administrative division of India. Then we are going to see about physical division of India. At the last, we are going to summarize by discussing the question answers. First, India is a country of vast physiographic features. As in so many years, we are going to see about number of the changes are happening in India. Somewhere earthquake is there, landslide is there, cloud burst is there, or we are seeing about the cyclones are there. So all the natural disaster, natural calamities, everything, as we have seen in our previous chapters, internal and external forces, they are developing the physical features which we studied in our previous chapter, that are mountain, plain, plateaus. Next, all these physiographic features are present in India. That's why India is called as subcontinent. So dear cadet, India is a country of vast geographical expansion with the different physiographic features. So in this particular chapter, we are going to talk and discuss about our countries. That's latitudinal extension, longitudinal extension, its area from north to south, from east to west, and so on. So here the first point is about that. We are having the Himalaya mountain, right? Northern plain, Peninsula Plateaus, then islands, then Western Ghat, Eastern Ghat, desert, and so on. So India is having the area of about 3.28 million square kilometer. So the total area of India is 3.28 million square kilometer. And if we are going to talk about in the world, percentage area is going to be 2.4%. Next, when we are talking about the extension of India from Kashmir to Kanyakumari is 3,200 kilometers, and from east to west extend the Arunachal Pradesh to Rann of Kutch is 2900 kilometers. Moving further, as I talked about the Indian desert, northern plain, uneven plateau surface, coast, islands, all these physiographic features of India, this physical division of India is making India a unique country and giving the title of India, that means a subcontinent, because all the physiographic feature which a continent is having, India is also having. Only India is one of the country which is called as subcontinent. Next, in population, our country is ranking at the second one. Next, now we are going to see about the latitudinal and longitudinal settings of our country. So India is located in the northern hemisphere. The Tropic of Cancer, that is a 23 degree 30 minute north, that is passing from India, is dividing India almost into two equal parts. So the latitudinal extension of India is 8 degree 4 minute north and 37 degree 6 minute north. When we are talking about the longitudes, so longitudes are 68 degree 7 minute east and 97 degree 25 minute east. So these are longitudes. Next, due to the longitudinal extent of about 29 degree, there could be wide difference in the local time. This already we had finished, how the standard time we are taking, and the standard meridian of India is passing through Mirzapur, that is situated in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, what is that? 82 degree 30 minute east, this one has taken as the Indian standard time. That's a standard meridian of India. Next, India's neighborhood countries. So when we are talking about this, you have to go toward the map, that means the figure number 7.1, and find out the name of these countries. So India is sharing its boundary with the 7 other countries. Next, other part across to the sea to the south lie our islands neighbor, that is the Sri Lanka and Maldives. Political and administrative division of India. In that we are going to see about the India is a vast country. For administrative purpose, the country is divided into 28 states and 9 union territory. This is the old, in the text it is written, that's why it is 8 here. Then Telangana becomes the 29 states of India on June 2014. It was previously the part of Andhra Pradesh, so Andhra Pradesh was split into 2 parts and become Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Delhi is the national capital. The states have been formed mainly on the basis of languages. So India is having the linguistic states. Just like Marathi, so Maharashtra, Gujarati, Gujarat. So physical division. So in the physical division, it's clear to everyone. So here we are talking about Himalayas. So what is the meaning of Himalaya? That is the adobe of snow, because always they are covered with the snow. The Himalaya mountains are divided into 3 parallel ranges. They are the Greater Himalaya, which is also called as Himadri. The world highest mountain peaks are located in this range. That means the Mount Everest. Then the Middle Himalaya is also called as Himachal, lies south of Himadri. Many popular hill stations are situated here. Next, Shivalik is the last and the southmost range. That means Greater Himalaya, Middle Himalaya and southernmost Himalaya. Otherwise Himadri, Himachal and Shivalik. These are the 3 parallel ranges of Himalaya. The northern plain. Next we are going to see about northern plain lies to the south of Himalaya. They are generally level and flat. These are formed by the alluvial deposit laid down by the rivers. There the rivers are Indus, Ganges and Brahmaputra and their tributaries. So these river plains provide fertile land for cultivation. That is the reason for high concentration of the population in these plains. In the western part of India lies the Great Indian Desert, which is also called as Thar Desert. It is a dry, hot and sandy stretch of land. It has very little vegetation. So as you are knowing about that, it's a desert, so there is a water scarcity. That's why there is a sandy soil and hot climate. Next, to the south of the northern plain lies the Peninsula Plateau. It is a triangular in shape. The relief is highly uneven here. This is a region with a numerous hill, range and valley. Aravalli Hill is one of the oldest range of the world, border to on the northwest side of our country. Then the Vindhyas, Satpuras are some important ranges. Then the Narmada and Tapi flows through these ranges, and these are the west flowing river. They are draining their water in Arabian Sea. So Narmada and Tapi are the only two rivers which are draining their water in Arabian Sea. Then after that, Western Ghat. So Western Ghats are also called as Sahyadris, border the plateau in the west, and the Eastern Ghats provide the eastern boundaries. So what are Western Ghat, what are Eastern Ghat? When we are going to see on page number 50 the physical map of India, you can clearly understand about the mountain, plain, plateau, desert, then Western Ghat, Eastern Ghat, islands, and so on. Next, moving further, while the Western Ghat are most continuous, and why they are continuous? Because no rivers are cutting them, but the Eastern Ghats are broken, and the reason the rivers are cutting down them and pouring their water into Bay of Bengal. To have a more clear on this, go to figure number 7.3. The plateaus is rich in mineral like coal and iron ore. To the west of the Western Ghat and the east of the Eastern Ghat, we are having the coastal plain. So Western coastal plain and Eastern coastal plain, and they are just like a sandwich between the Western Ghat and Arabian Sea, the Western coastal plain, the Eastern coastal plain between the Eastern Ghat and Bay of Bengal. So the Eastern coastal plains are much borders and Western coastal plains are very narrow. There are number of the east flowing rivers like Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri drain into Bay of Bengal, which I was talking to you earlier. So these rivers have formed fertile delta in their mouth, and the Sundarban delta is formed where the Ganga and Brahmaputra flow into the Bay of Bengal. So world largest and fastest growing delta, that's the Sundarban, and it is formed by the river Ganga and Brahmaputra. The two islands are Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar. So Lakshadweep is located in Arabian Sea. These are coral islands located off the coast of Kerala. The Andaman and the Nicobar islands, they are situated in the Bay of Bengal, right? Then here we are going to talk about these islands are affected by tsunami in 2004, and the southernmost point, that's the Indira Point, was submerged into the water. So what is tsunami? So tsunami is a huge sea wave generated due to an earthquake on the sea floor. What is tsunami? That's a huge sea wave generated due to an earthquake on the sea floor. Next, going to discuss about the exercise part. So question number 1, name the major physical division of India. So the question is asking the physical division of India. So the answer is the major physical division of India are, just we had seen about the Great Himalaya Mountain, the Northern Plain, the Great Indian Desert, Peninsula Plateau, Coastal Plain, two groups of islands. Next, India shares its boundary with 7 countries, and you have to write the name of these countries. Let's check out the answer. So India shares its boundary with the 7 countries. They are following: first Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar and Bangladesh. Next, see which 2 major rivers fall into the Arabian Sea. So which are these 2 rivers which are falling into Arabian Sea? So they are Narmada and Tapi. Let's check out the answer. So answer is clear to you. D. Name the delta formed by the Ganga and Brahmaputra. Dear cadet, please have attention here. In this examination, I had given this question, name the delta formed by the Ganga and Brahmaputra. So all the people, they are cheated the answer from the internet and they are placing there and writing Jamuna and Ganga and all, or something they are writing. So the name of the delta is Sundarban only. Don't copy any answer. Whichever the answer is given in the textbook, that is the fixed and the correct answer. Please go through it and don't write incorrect answers. I hope so the answer is clear. Delta formed by Ganga and Brahmaputra, that is Sundarban. Next, how many states and union territories are there in India? Which state have a common capital? Let's check out the answer. So we are having 28 28 states and 9 union territories. States of Punjab and Haryana are having the union territories, that is the Chandigarh, which is having the common capital. Why do a large number of people live in the northern plain? Again the same answer. In the previous chapter also we were talking about this only. Let's check out the answer. Large number of people live in the northern plain because of the following reason. Fertile land provides facility for agriculture. It sustains more people. Means of transportation and communications are developed here. They provide mobility to the people. Opportunity for employment exists in the plain. Water is available very easily here. Provide a base to the industry, that are the agro-based industries. Why is Lakshadweep known as a coral island? Lakshadweep is a coral island because of the following. That's a climate and sea water is suitable for the growth of the fossils. Their skeletons pile up and form their islands. In the textbook, in the interesting aside it is given there. Please go through and read it. Next, moving towards the discussion of the tick the correct answer. A, B, C, D and E. The answers are here following, right? Just I am reading out for your knowledge. The southernmost Himalaya are known as, so as I told you, the first range is Himadri, then Himachal and Shivalik. If this concept is clear to you, so you can quickly find out the correct answer, that the Shivalik is the answer. Then Sahyadri is also known as, so Aravali will not be there, Himadri will be not there, that is going to be Western Ghats, because Western Ghats are also known as Sahyadri. Next, the Pulse Strait lies between the country, so the answer is India and Sri Lanka. The Indian islands in Arabian Sea are known as, so which island is lying in Arabian Sea? So the correct answer is Lakshadweep Islands. Last, the oldest mountain range in India is, so which one is that? So that's the Aravali Hills. Next, fill in the blanks. So fill in the blanks and there the correct answers are placed here. Quickly see it. A, B, C, D, E. So first one, A. India has an area of about, so you have to write full, 3.28 million square kilometer. The Great Himalayas are also known as Himadris. The largest state in India in terms of area, that's Rajasthan. The river Narmada flow into the Arabian Sea. The latitude that runs almost half through the India is the Tropic of Cancer. So dear cadets, here we have completed this revision part. Lastly, I want to thank to each and everyone for watching the video. Do the revision part very seriously. Be safe and secure at your home. Jai Hind to one and all.